Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. To my new viewers, welcome. My name's Miss Wangui Muithathi, and on this episode, I would like to talk about how to recession-proof your finances using easy strategies. Stay tuned. I'll give you 7 different strategies to recession-proof your money. I hope this helps someone. First point, diversify your income streams. Try and find other different sources of income. Don't be so content with one source of income. It might get rough and it might not be enough. So do what you have to do, but just find a way of generating another form of income. Try as much as possible to have side hustles. Don't just, with these people you see around having side hustles, they know what they're doing. I've never had anyone complain of more money. So find something that brings more money into your pockets. Any form of passive income that you can do, you know yourself better. Figure it out. If you love cooking, do something about it. If you like fixing stuff, you can always do something about it while you're employed. Nowadays, people do a lot of freelance work and they get paid for it. Note that if you have very great skills, people will hire you. Don't just relax. Don't be content with one form of income. Try and diversify. Second point is build a strong emergency fund. We all need an emergency fund. Emergency funds are for those bad days. In case you're fired, you need to have at least an emergency fund set aside for the next 3 to 6 months. You will be safe. A lot of people don't have an emergency fund, which is very dangerous and very careless. I understand sometimes things can get very tough, but try working on an emergency fund right now. Put money aside for that rainy day. Save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. That kikiumana, you're okay, you're good. Don't wait until things get worse. That's when you're running helter-skelter. That's when you're trying to learn a new skill. No. Do it now. Start now. Ensure you can survive with your emergency fund just in case. Okay? Try and protect yourself. We can't control everything. It's better to be safe than sorry. My third point is cut high interest debts. Prioritize paying your debts or your loans. Let it be the first thing that you want to do when you receive any amount of money. When you pay your debt, it helps to free up more cash flow for you. So avoid debt, especially bad debt. If you don't really need something, don't go for it. Don't go to the extent of getting or acquiring debt to accumulate something that you don't really need, especially bad debt. You acquire bad debt to fund your lifestyle. That's a dangerous way to go. If you have an outstanding loan or debt, clear it and you will have peace of mind. You do not want recession to find you having a loan or having unpaid debts. It will be double trouble for you. The fourth strategy for recession-proofing your finances is invest in recession-resistant assets. Recession-resistant assets are things like bonds, gold, real estate, rates, fixed income bonds, utilities, and real estate stocks, just to name a few. I'm sure there's other recession-resistant assets. Try and find out what works best for you. Avoid stocks with sensitive prices and cryptocurrencies. Try and find something that is more stable, that is not affected by recession. For many, Treasury bonds are seen as the safest of them all. Another simple strategy is live below your means. We're always singing this song, live below your means. I also remind myself every time, live below your means. I don't mean you go live like a beggar or a pauper. I simply mean be mindful of how you spend your money. Before you buy something, you have to think about it. How important is it to you? Can you do without it? Cut unnecessary expenses and unnecessary expenditures. Impulse buying falls into this category. You see something, you buy it, you didn't even need it in the first place. It's a want. Categorize, know the difference between needs and wants. Have a budget and stick to it. There's no point of having a budget and when you're going shopping or when you're going to buy things, you don't carry your budget. What was it for in the first place? So have a budget, be loyal to yourself and stick to that budget. You'll thank yourself later for it. Don't be in a rush to go and get that big car. Don't be in a rush to go and live in the best neighborhoods just because you can at the moment. No. Live below your means. The money that you save by living below your means, put it in an emergency fund. Number 6, learn new skills for job security. You've seen people who are employed and still you'll find the smart ones. They always go out to add more skills or they find something else they can always do. If you have a diploma, you study for a degree. Upskill and reskill in strong industries. Find industries that stay strong even during recession. Industries that are not affected by economic downturns. Try and figure out industries or things you can learn that are not affected by recession. For instance, people who do farming, regardless of whatever is happening in the world, people must eat. Cleaning services, cleaning carpets and those things, they must be done because we can't stay in a dirty house. So invest in such skills. Digital marketing. Find out what works best for you. Learn that new skill. Don't be content with where you are. My last point is create a frugal lifestyle plan. Be frugal with your money, with everything, with your lifestyle also. Be frugal. Try and find long-term investments. Control what you have, and it will be easier for you to control what will come to you later. Be strict with your money, with your expenditures, with everything. By being frugal, I mean, for instance, when you're buying something, prioritizing value over price. Another way is prioritize quality over quantity. What is recession? Recession is a temporary period of economic decline where trade and industrial activities are reduced. Sometimes this happens once in a while, but when it happens, you need to be ready. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to plan for yourself. Nobody will plan for you. Learn how to take care of yourself during the good and the bad times, especially if you have family. Protect your money now. By the time recession starts, it might be too late. People might call you selfish when you make these decisions. They'll think you're stingy. They'll call you all sorts of names. You'll stop even hanging out with them because of when you see how they spend their money and the decisions you've made about your money, that puts you in two different paths. So know yourself. Know your purpose. Protect yourself and your family. If you're alone, protect yourself. Nobody knows tomorrow. Create more streams of income. Build strong emergency funds. Emergency funds especially, they help when, for instance, someone gets sick. Sickness, disease can eat up all your money. One of the things that make people broke if someone gets sick. You don't expect it. It can take you from 1 million to 0 shillings very fast. So have an emergency fund. Stories za malone na mazujui nini debt huku na pale wachana nazo. Avoid high interest debts. or even debts at all. If it's not for business, don't even think about it. When other people are running and crying, you will be safe. Which strategy do you think will help you the most during uncertain times? Share your thoughts in the comment section. I hope this gets to help someone. Please like and subscribe so that you're informed when we upload another new video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.